Today, we're installing my rare JDM body kit. Wow, look at this rare JDM body kit. It's gonna make my basic car with bolt-ons look so freaking cool. But in seriousness, we are trying to get more body panels on the drift truck today. We have fender flares to fix the front end poke. I am actually pretty excited about this. This is a body kit for a Mazda B2200. It's from the early 2000s, you know, that era where people liked to put really ugly body kits on their cars. But the cool thing is that this body kit actually looks pretty good. And more importantly, it makes the entire side of the truck as low as the front lip. It's in pretty rough condition. I bought it from the person I bought all the body panels from. Don't know where it's from, don't know what it's from, don't know what brand it is. I don't even really know what it's made of. It seems like it's plastic. But we're gonna try to install this and maybe at least paint it black for this event. In order to install this, I have to put the red fenders back on. Because little did I know that this is for a non-4-wheel drive truck and it doesn't fit my 4-wheel drive fenders. So there's really no point in putting the 4-wheel drive bed and the 4-wheel drive fenders on. That kind of sucks. Instead of talking, let's start by installing the fenders. Seeing this thing more one color again. Oh, it looks good. And we got the new clear side markers because the old ones, don't know about you guys, but I don't think that's clear. Also got clear blinkers and clear taillights. Kind of cool. 50 bucks off eBay, you know, I'm not gonna complain about that. So these are the side skirts. Ugh. There's one part that goes here, one part that goes on the bed. Looks pretty sick. It's perfectly level with the front, and it's kind of the same style. So I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but I think I'm essentially going to self-tapper it on. Once it's self-tappered on, I can kind of, you know, body work it, make it fit better. Then once pretty much the entire kit's on, self-tappered, take the self-tappers out, put rivet nuts in, nice bolts. Side skirts are on, looking pretty good, fitting pretty well. Since this side is meant for a non-4-wheel drive fender that doesn't have the flare, it was a little tricky, but you can kind of see the idea. I'm gonna cut out a nice metal plate to go around that, make it look cool. But now I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing on the lift so I can take the wheels off, kind of work on doing like the inner fender mounts. Gonna put a brace underneath, tie these two underneath, you know, so that doesn't wobble around. The kit did come with more stuff, like this, which goes there, and this, which goes like that, but I think that's all a bit much for this truck. That's channeling a little bit too much early 2000 vibes. Well, that's done. Side skirt is much sturdier now. One last thing to do on these side skirts, and that is to build the plate that kind of ties in the exhaust tips to the side skirt. It's perfect. So now we're gonna work on getting the fender flare on here. These are from Clinched Flares. You remember correctly, I had these on the Rally Miata. I think the idea is I'm gonna mount these two and just slowly work my way out, kind of stretching the fender flare so it's a bit more like that. Now I'll have to do a good amount of cutting and such too. Question is, what ride height do I want? Come on, like that, yeah. Super slammed. I was trying to see if it would rub, but with this much caster, it does not want to hit full lock just sitting still. Got to be driving it a little bit, so can't really tell. I think it probably will rub, unfortunately, but hopefully, since it's flex, I don't know. You know, not my finest work, but I think it looks better than a tire poking out really far, so that's good. So now that everything has been mounted with the self-tappers, I'm gonna pull off the side skirts, the exhaust plates, paint all of that, just so it's not this ugly maroon. And then I'm gonna go through, drill out each of the holes to a larger size, put some riv nuts in them, and then, you know, once it's dry, reassemble it with the proper hardware. Yeah, it's got, this one has a nice spray pattern too. Oh, right, that reminds me. Off camera, I went ahead and installed some underglow. So that is the drift truck with its new body kit. I love some parts about it. I love the side skirts. I love the way the exhaust tips turned out with the metal plates. I don't love some things about it. I don't like these fender flares. It looks better than it did. It looks more finished. It looks, yeah, I mean, it looks good. It looks fine, but it's not what I was hoping the truck would be. I was imagining this sick, wide body, just drift truck. And this does not look like that. This looks like you put fender flares on a truck and put a bunch of wheel spaces on it. So we are going to be making a custom metal wide body. I have an idea. I think I can essentially pull out the fenders, you know, 4 or 5 inches, mold it into the front so it looks normal, and then have it kind of stick out in the back and have a vent, kind of like a race truck. And then do a similar thing for the rear, because I think the consensus is that you guys want the track width to be the same in the front and the rear. I kind of like the wide front, you know, track width. It's drift car, but I understand. We're not gonna be doing that right away. Since the truck is finished and looking good, we're going to take it to an event. But soon we will try to make this metal wide body. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be a learning process, but I am excited to mess around with it. I know this is kind of a short video, but we'll have another video coming to you guys shortly. We're probably going to finally install the new upgraded ignition system and fuel system on Molly. So stay tuned to that. If you wanna see it ahead of schedule, you can check out Patreon, where you can support the channel, get access to videos early, and access to a bunch of other exclusive content. Otherwise, I'll see you in a few days. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Have a great one.